Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game 3 on our hands, and it is Facebook, New York Jiayou versus Google Cloud players.
I mean, that's only if people connect, but alright, we are in. There's risk of not connecting there.
It's fine. You know, we have the technology. Okay. Let's see if they go for the same bands this game.
I think Facebook will probably go for the same bands, but I don't know. I kind of feel like one of the teams is going to have to budge on Faceless Void, right? Maybe we'll see a save finally come out from like one of the two teams.
Possible.
Okay, so
yeah, maybe. Okay, Bristol backband.
New York Jiayou have last pick again, so we might see the same opening as last time.
Yeah, but I mean it can't be, right? Because Bristol back is banned.
Oh, I mean the bands. I mean,
okay.
Phoenix.
Yeah, so they do go for the Phoenix. They've been banning that all 3 games.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry. Dire's banned.
Wraithing, but go banned again.
Is Wraithing even like that strong nowadays?
I think it's still pretty good, and New York Jiayou have picked Wraith King like 4 or 5 times now.
True.
6, apparently.
10 seconds to pick.
Apparently? Like, where do you keep these stats?
In a spreadsheet.
Wow. What a tryhard. Do you share this with SKSK?
No. I maybe should. I told him it's just like, you should just ban Legion and Bane. And maybe Phoenix.
Dire's banned.
Fair enough.
Centaur banned out again as well.
Yeah, GH really likes Centaur, I think.
He plays it well.
Yep.
Only 10 seconds. Radiant's banned.
Enigma ban. We didn't see this ban last game,
No,
but now they banned it
wait,
again.
no, it got banned in all the games, isn't it? Yeah, the first 3 have been the same.
Okay, never mind. Yeah,
In
okay.
the first
So
game they banned Clockwork, and second game they banned Bane.
Right, okay. Fair enough.
We'll probably see Bane banned again. Like, they showed the Clockwork, but I didn't feel like there was that much impact from the Clockwork.
Fine, like, got 2 kills on Alina in the lanes, so. Axe ban, so they're not gonna ban the Spectre or the Faceless Void. Maybe they'll first pick the Faceless Void? I doubt it though.
That seems not great, because then you just pick a lot of saves, right?
Yeah. Oracle. Still in the pool. Like, Oracle is pretty good nowadays.
I've been seeing Oracle position 4 a lot. I don't know why. Maybe it's like, you need some amount of farm on Oracle to be useful. Alright, Bane will be the final ban here.
I don't know why Oracle's good, but I just know that it is good. I feel like that hero, like, it's kind of awkward, especially before you get to level 3.
It's very non-intuitive.
Only 10 seconds. Dire team pick.
Snapfire is going to be the pickup now.
Going back to the roots. Like, Lich Snapfire, Lich didn't work, let's try Snapfire.
Well, I feel like, yeah, the Snapfire in the first game had a lot of synergy, right? Like, there was with the Chronosphere, and then also with Razor, like, you could cookie him. So, we'll see what they decide to pair it with.
Like, they could pick Void to pair with Snapfire right now.
Okay, Witch Doctor.
That's a SKSK special.
Yeah.
He likes the 0. So I like the fact that they're like not trying like weird stuff. They're just going for comfort picks, it seems. Yeah, like I found that like comfort picks beats most other things.
Only 10 seconds.
Unless you get like super hard countered.
5 seconds. Hurry.
Unless you
hurry.
do have a super hard counter, right? Okay, Underlord, something a little bit different. Not picking the
Yeah.
2 supports in the first phase this time. Oh, actually no, they
This is-
picked Coddle Bristle last time, didn't they?
This is definitely like the comfort picks from them. I wonder if it's gonna be a SKS Underlord. I've seen him play this hero a lot. He really likes it.
Who's gonna play support then? I've seen maybe play position 5, but like only Nature's Prophet.
5 seconds.
maybe they'll pick it up. You know, it's not banned.
I feel like that hero is like a mid hero these days.
GH plays support.
Does he? I thought he's a mid player, isn't he?
Like, I don't know. Maybe he's just in pubs, but I've seen him do it. But this is a like lane review here. Like, probably want to pick. I mean, wait, how would you even counter this Witch Doctor Underlord lane? It's a very strong lane.
You think they'll be laning together?
I think so. They don't have to, but if they do, it's a very strong lane. Alright, bathroom break, BRB.
Oh, I guess you didn't wait for the game to start first.
Radiance banned.
Low, low, low. Oh, there it is, the faceless void.
Oh.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
Well, I mean, there's room for a save now, right? You could see Oracle. Winter Wyvern's going to get banned, and that's a pretty common Faceless Void counter, but it's out of the pool now. What are they? I don't want to see Venge. I think Venge is not very good.
Seconds to pick. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry. Dire team are now picking.
Quap getting it banned out now.
Only 10 seconds.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, so they
So-
ban Winter Wyvern. We'll see what kind of like other save they want to go for.
Radiant team are now picking.
Makes sense. Pugna,
Ooh.
there it is.
Okay, so some decrep action, but against Snapfire, you just get Mortimer's kissed.
You can decrypt the void, right? So that's probably what they're gonna do.
You're not working until he gets BKB, and then you have to like make the hard choice of like, do I like decrep your
Not bad,
ally?
right?
I guess
You can also like live stream to heal, right?
that's
Oh,
true.
wow.
I mean, I've
They
been
go-
seeing support Pugna a pretty decent amount. You like
That's a lot of big odds. Oh, have you seen the
the quad tranquil boots.
Yeah.
That's it. I want to see it in this game, dude. Quad tranquil boots. Here we go.
Yeah, it's pretty jokes. But
10 seconds.
problem with support Pugna is like they nerfed the decrep range a lot, so like you actually have to max
5
it now,
seconds. Hurry, hurry.
which kind of feels bad. Like you really want to max your Nether Blast.
Yeah, for sure. And like you also want Nether Ward at an earlier point, right? So like you can't just go like 4-1-1 anymore, it seems.
Yeah.
I don't know about Warlock, but I guess like it's a really easy way to break the life drain. Even though the life drain's on a 7-second cooldown, if it gets interrupted, you're not gonna have another one before the chrono ends, and it's like potentially too late. So I don't hate it. I just don't like this hero right now in general.
Yeah, me neither. It's such a long cooldown, and like they're so reliant on long cooldowns.
We're back to the Spectre, but this time they have more, right? Like to back up the Spectre with.
So yeah, they have a save, which is really nice. They have some auras for damage reduction from the Underlord, which is sort of helps.
This time they also have last pick, so they shouldn't lose the mid matchup. Like last time, two of their lanes got crushed really hard, and then like Spectre had to try and come back by herself. But this time, it seems like the lanes are gonna go okay, right? You've got Underlord and Pugna versus this Faceless Void. Ember Spirit gonna get picked up for Google Cloud players because Quap is banned.
Yeah, I don't know about this Spectre. I mean I think it's gonna do okay, but like how are you gonna win team fights against Google Cloud players with this draft?
I mean, it seems like the spec, her job is going to like be to get on top of these supports and kill them, right? Like Warlock can't really defend himself against spec, and Snapfire is like,
who cares? Warlock just drops ult, and then it's like, yeah, I can die.
That's true.
Later on, he gets a Glimmer Cape and just lives. Like,
gets a second golem on death. It's like, I want to die. Please kill me.
Yeah.
I mean, there should still be a few more heroes in the pool that do really well against Ember Spirit, but do they want another save, maybe?
They could.
Like, I could still see OD being really useful here.
Yeah. Dota Plus suggesting Morphling. I don't know about that one.
I don't listen to Dota Plus. I'm not convinced by a series of if-else statements.
Sometimes they make decent prediction or decent suggestions. Sometimes you just look at it and go, yeah, I don't know about that. They banned Timbersaw, probably necessary because they don't have anything to do with that. I mean, they have the Witch Doctor, which kind of works, but probably not enough.
Yeah, I don't think Spec does enough damage to make this Maledict work.
Yeah.
They probably want another hero to dump damage into the Chrono, right? It's just Snapfire right now, and I guess it's like not bad.
Ember also works pretty well, like, and also Fatal Bounds.
They probably want another hero to get on top of the support. So Ember can do it, but he's like pretty committed if he does that. Like he can just get Pit of Malice and it's like kind of scary.
Yeah,
OD
they need an offlaner though.
Yeah, like I was potentially thinking Slaughter, but like the previous showing of Slaughter hasn't really convinced me. But having a ton of minus armor would be pretty good, especially if Ember builds a Deso as well. Like,
I think Slaughter's nice. They could go position 3 Clockwork, or Dota Plus suggests Darkseer, which is actually pretty good, I think.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Like you can vacuum into the Chrono and stuff.
Oh, wait, what?
It's offlane Faceless Void.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
But it seems a bit greedy.
I mean, I could see like an Ags first Faceless Void in the offlane being good. I think you definitely have to like reinvent the wheel a little bit here, because like we used to see offlane Faceless Void a decent amount, but like now that Chrono is 160 seconds at all levels and Ags doesn't reduce the cooldown anymore either, it's not as popular anymore. But I could definitely see like the new Ags being very good on Faceless Void, right?
Yeah, and the Omni Slash is what they're banking on to deal the damage, but there's a Decrepify, like...
Yeah. You can only decrypt one person. They're gonna go with
It is the
Necro.
Necro again.
Okay. I mean,
So it is going to be Necro versus Ember matchup again. It was pretty even last time. Ember was slightly ahead, but this time maybe like I feel like Necro should still like do very well in that matchup.
yeah, there's
And-
so much sustain now. Like, there's 3 heals
Mhm.
plus an Underlord who's gonna probably build Greaves.
Although, Void versus Spectre, who wins that lane? To go even?
Yeah,
or?
it is gonna be an offlane Void. Diablo is playing the Faceless Void this time. I feel like Spec will do okay.
Yeah. The nice thing about the Jug pick is that now both their side lanes are pretty safe from the Witch Doctor. Like, Witch Doctor combo can't really like kill any of them. Like, they can't go aggressive. Maybe on the Void if they have enough, but it's still gonna be difficult.
I'm kind of like favoring Facebook's lineup a little bit. Like, they just got a death ball, right? Like, there's so much sustain, and they're just gonna like slowly whittle down the enemy team.
Dota Plus is favoring Google Cloud players though.
How
By
much?
a little bit. Like 3.22%, not even kidding.
Okay. It does seem like it's going to be close. Like, there's no obvious outdraft here.
Yeah, the thing is, Ember, if he goes to the Vessel build, is actually like super powerful this game. It's good against like everyone on
Yeah.
Facebook, and this Warlock could prove to be very good.
You know what
if he
I'd like
gets-
to see? I would like to see Ember go for Vessel into Skadi. I think that would be pretty dank. Like, just all that regen reduction. You can apply the Skadi onto everyone you slide a fist.
Yeah, I could see it. Although Scotty's so expensive, I don't know if I like
I mean,
that.
Jug can go for the Skadi as well. I think they need more regen reduction in this game. So I'm happy for Ember to go for Spirit Vessel, and then Jug maybe pick up Skadi as his like 3rd item.
Yeah.
Very curious to see what this offlane Faceless Void is going to do. It's very 2018.
Universe, Faceless Void offlane, 2014.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Pugna boots first, 375 movement speed. That's a fast, very fast skeleton over there.
Oh, so SK is gonna go with the Underlord after all, and I mean, I don't really know how much Pugna can help the Spec here. He's not really a hero that's known for his supporting abilities before level 6. It's gonna be 3-for-1 Banner Runes. Jug managing to grab the Banner. Didn't even have to commit spin for it either.
Yeah.
And they pinged the ward out as well. Oh, a little bit short, just barely out of range.
Oof. That's
Feels bad.
that's a yikes there. But, you know, they should still know that the ward is there, so maybe they'll buy another sentry. But sentries are so expensive at this stage of the game.
You don't get enough back.
Yeah.
Oh, Diablo's courier goes down. Pugna with the boots first, sniping it down. He just walks out of there. He's a speedy
He
boy.
went Nether ward first? What is this?
What?
Does he know how to play this hero? JK.
I
He
mean,
probably does, but
I guess like if he puts in the trees like this, they're not really gonna destroy it, and then if they,
mana loss 0.6%. Like
I think it's more like if they harass the Faceless Void to the point where he needs to burn the Time Walk, he's still gonna take some damage from it, but it's not that much.
Ooh,
And
Duck dies. What? How did that happen? Just a cast,
no.
apparently, and he's dead.
Well,
Underlord has a lot of attack damage, I guess, and just
Yeah.
Bottom tower
kills him.
Yeah, no melody
over.
required. That's pretty wild. I was gonna say, like, Face's point, he's gonna take 40 damage every time he time walks.
I don't know if that's good. Like, I mean, it's something, but
It's better than nothing.
so pulls happening on both sides of the map. This double pull is not gonna work because Spectre ruined it.
Whoa.
They do manage to pull the creep wave back bottom.
Ember's been
Just getting
trying
a lot of
to
access, though.
dodge these death pulses with Sleight of Fist, but not quite working out for him.
He's doing pretty well in last hits though.
Level 2 spins available now, so SK needs to be a little bit careful.
Fine.
I like how Snapfire went all the way back to a tower to pick up the items off a courier instead of letting Pugna kill it again. And
this,
now level
Jug-
2 decrep on the Pugna, so no points in Nether Blast at all.
Yeah, this Jug Warlock lane is kind of awkward. Like, Warlock doesn't have any disable, so Jug can't really like spin
Yeah,
and do damage
although
for the most
that
part.
is that looks
This
pretty
is a
juicy for a
juicy Fatal
moment.
Bond. Yeah.
Also, SK picking up Voodoo Restoration at level 2. I like it against this Fatal Bond.
Yeah.
It's really annoying to deal with, so picking up some mana sustain and a big cast coming out here, forcing the
forces out
spin,
a
and he
spin.
took a lot of damage for that right click.
Yeah, and he doesn't have Nether Ward just yet, but he does have the Warlock heal, so not gonna be too worried about regen.
Yeah,
Top lane,
radiant have fortified.
Pugna just being annoying. I don't.
this skill
really
build is
know.
wild. I haven't seen this before.
Yeah, I mean he does do decent auto attack damage, and
It seems really
Attacking
annoying. It's
is
like when
good.
you're up against a mid Pugna and he like constantly denies you by decrepping and then denying their creep.
yeah,
Like, and this-
630 attack range. That's pretty huge. Mid lane though, it's very even actually. Like basically the exact same.
yeah, we might see like Ember Spirit start pulling ahead a little bit. He can hit the jungle with these high levels in Flame Guard.
Yeah. But Necro theoretically should be able to do that as well, so he can like stack the camp right now. And
You need a lot more mana though, right? Like you just pop Flame Guard once, and Pugna, he's gonna go for the other one maybe, but I don't think he's gonna get either of them now. Although Alipay, oh, he actually picks it up.
Okay. He gets it, and
And Transparency's in a bit of trouble here. Nice
Gonna-
cookie up to the high ground. These Alpha Wolves. Alipay's chasing. He wants this. The decrep is
He's
available.
a fast
He sees
boy.
that. He sees that the Alpha Wolf has been aggroed.
Tower is taking damage.
he's
But-
not gonna reach though.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
he gets
Not
the
quite
back.
speedy enough. And Spec
So-
with the 1v1 and picking up an early buckler. That's not something you see every day on Spec. See what
Gets
else.
two denies, steals pad.
Oh, the Time Walk's committed now. Can they do anything about this?
Doesn't look like it. Ooh, a cell pop. Can he cancel it? He does.
It is a
Kind
long
of cancel
one.
it. Yeah.
Salve did get nerfed. Oh, Decrep comes out now, but the Time Walk
Time
is
Walk?
available. They waited a little bit too long on that one. It's 18 seconds. It's definitely not short, but they just didn't make anything happen. And
One
Cast
one
comes
build
out.
on
It's
the
not gonna
Pugna.
catch. Ember's gonna pick up a haste rune. He's gonna head top. Let's see.
Wait, this Underlord's getting owned. He's level 3 versus level 5 Jug.
Wait,
What
Ember,
happened?
he's gonna dive this Spec now. Cookie's gonna miss for the time being, and Spec's just gonna TP out of there. He gets out!
Gets out. Wow. Well played. The decrab might have saved
What?
him. I'm
What
not
happened
really sure.
to the chain? Oh, he doesn't have chain skilled up.
Hmm. So nice for Spectre to identify that, and they get away with it. Failed gank attempt by Ember. It's not the biggest of deals, but it does matter. Now Necro's gonna pull slightly ahead. Gets the stack off as well.
Yeah, I thought
Some
this
easy stack.
this Underlord would do a little bit better in this
Ooh,
lane.
Royal Jelly.
Not really sure what's going on here, but the cast comes out now onto the two heroes, Maledict as well, but the spin's gonna come out, it's gonna do a lot of damage, the right clicks doing a ton here, and the Firestorm as well. Maledict not gonna be able to pop him thanks to the healing ward, so he's just gonna trade.
And the Self. They have so much region. Well, Underlord's not too far behind, in terms of last hits at least. But Jug will get to level 6 after this wave, and he has the potential of like getting Omni Slash killed there.
I feel like Underlord is a
Top
little
lane
bit too
though.
tanky, and a spin
Is
comes
running
out.
down people.
Seems like nothing's gonna come out of it.
Nope.
I kind of feel like this game's going to be a little bit of a snooze fest from Facebook side, right? Like they don't really have that much in terms of aggressive options. Like they just have Cask, which is not great.
Yeah, and they're happy with just farming on the Spectre because yeah, it's a Spectre, and this time it is a offlane faceless void, so they're not as worried about the chrono potential.
Yeah, it's not like Jug is really going to like. You can Omni Slash into the chrono, but it's not easy, right?
Yeah. So.
And Pugna
Looks like
gonna die here.
Pugna is gonna lose his life, but Spectre, can they get a return?
I don't
Maybe
think so.
on the Snapfire? There's Haunt up.
No point to Desolate yet, so.
Okay. Oh, Radiant managed to block this camp. That's kind of annoying.
Oh.
The mid camp.
Yeah, that's really good.
So, Necro cannot farm it any longer. And Sentry Ward placed, but he isn't able to get the Observer Ward on the other side of the cliff.
So Phase Boot's done for the Jug now. I'm curious to see what he's going to go for next. I think it's going to be a Battle Fury kind of game. Oh, Reaper Scythe finishes off President P there.
Wow, huge solo kill.
Yeah.
And oh, look, I'm just gonna farm your side if I can't farm my side. Nicely done.
Very good. And the 10-minute batteries are coming up as well, so they have full control over this high ground area. And Snapfire is DC'd. There's 5 seconds left on the bounty runes, which probably means it's going to be 4 bounty runes going the way of Facebook.
Yeah, looks to be a 4-for-0 bounty rune. Although they could potentially contest bottom. Jug has Omni Slash. He probably just walks to bounties and kills whoever shows up.
If they go together, then I don't see Jug being able to kill both of them.
It's hard to tell because Warlock can also start walking, right?
That's true. Warlock, I guess he's got Fatal Bonds. It's a level 2 Fatal Bonds. He's not maxing it, which I think is...
It's fine.
It's fine. I think it's more common to max Fatal Bonds, but yeah, just having...
But there could be some cast potential coming out if both of them walk towards the rune, and Spectre also has Haunt, so they need to watch out for that as well.
Once again.
Alright. And SKSK is going to grab the rune. 4 bounty runes. Oh, wait. Omni Slash comes out now. He's going to lead him back into the base, and Jug will get the kill. But the rune is still going to be there, so... Was that worth it? I think... Probably not.
Probably. Slightly not worth it. It's not awful.
It's 250 gold for the team, and Jug got 237, so gold-wise, sure, but you're giving Jug a free kill, which is not great.
Yeah. Solo kill and
oh, look at this build. Ember Spirit has a Blade Mail into a Radiance queued up.
Huh. I really thought he would go for Vessel. But last game was a bit slow.
Horns popped down, and Jiayou's just trying to get out of there. He does some fleet-footed stepping, but not going to be enough to get out of there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he was a bit too low there. But okay, so kill on Spectre is pretty huge.
Yeah, we'll probably see. I don't know. He doesn't have a Necro book queued up, and last time, wait, who's? Oh, it's GH playing Spec this time.
Okay.
So maybe GH isn't up with the meta.
Maybe. I don't know. He also has boots in the backpack. Okay, he swaps it out. But he's going for treads into something.
Maybe you're looking for a more aggressive build, like Diffuse or Manta. Hit an earlier timing than this Jug. Jug is going for a Mask of Madness, so no Battle Fury either.
Yeah, Mask of Madness is actually super good on Jug. You can Omni Slash and then pop Mask, and it does so much damage.
Yeah,
no, but he's switching it back to a Battle
though.
Fury now.
Okay, it's pretty scary because then like you can't
Yeah,
spin
you're
afterwards.
silenced afterwards, so yeah, it's true.
Diablo is also going to go for a Mask of Madness, so it kind of just seems like he's playing a core Faceless Void, but from the off lane.
Yeah, he's going for Mask, but Jug is going for Battle Fury. This means that they will run out of space, because they also have an Ember Spirit.
Yeah,
Ember Spirit is going for Radiance. They need so much space for these builds. And maybe Ember Spirit doesn't want to build for Vessel because they know that the game is going to be slow. And last game, when the game was really slow, the Ember had a lot of problem getting charges on the Spirit Vessel.
Right, but you don't need the charges as much as before. Like now there's the passive part of the Spirit Vessel.
Yeah, but the passive part only does a little bit. Like it's really the active that does most of the damage. It's percentage-based damage, which is super good against Underlord.
Soul Ring next for the Underlord. Let's see. 4 heroes top. It seems like they're gonna give this one up and just go bot on the side of Facebook. So gonna try and trade towers, but Google are already in position, and there's a DD popped by Ember Spirit now as well. The fort is finally popped, so
but they're also pressuring mid, which is pretty big. Like now they're finally prioritizing this mid tower.
It seems like Jug is gonna push them away from this bot lane. So the trade doesn't seem like it's going to complete. Like, I don't think Necro is going to finish off this mid tower, and this bot tower is not going down either. Alipay, he's chasing down this Jug. Once the decrep, the cask, it comes out. It's not going to get there in time.
So close.
Flyout Bro, he needs to be kind of careful. Everyone's missing on the map right now. They've already taken the top tower, so they've probably dispersed.
It is a lot of damage done on the mid tower. Jug is gonna try to run down the Necro a little bit, but
looks like Facebook are gonna go for the bot tower now, and another fort pops. Flyout Bro getting run out. The Chrono's available if he wants to go for it, and he pump fakes it a little bit. The Mortimer's Kisses comes out. It seems like they he didn't want to pop the Chrono during the Ghost Shroud, but the Mortimer's Kisses was coming in, so I feel like that was a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, pretty big ulti expended and not doing much.
Yeah.
Necro's still standing there. He's gonna get stunned by the cookie.
Chains.
He's fine. He still has 18 wand charges. They're gonna rotate bottom and probably look to take down this tower. And also, mid tower is pretty low, so overall looking not too bad from Facebook.
Yeah, Underlord's pretty juiced up with his bonus damage, and there's an Arcane Rune, so it feels like Void wants to blow the Chrono, but it's gonna be too late now.
He can't. So bottom tower taken by Facebook, and they're still looking to pressure mid. Bounty runes. Void gets a free one.
Seems like it's gonna be 3 for 1.
Walk out of there, maybe. Oh, he popped Mass Madness. Can they punish this? Not in position. They don't see it. But yeah, he was like farming with Mask of Madness in the middle of 3 heroes there.
Yeah, but they just didn't see him at all.
Yeah.
Oh,
gets a time lock on the courier. Oh, Yo's bad. Necro's still mid. He's going for the Greaves. Almost has it actually.
Alright, so GH is gonna go straight for the Radiance. None of this Necro Book nonsense. I kind of feel like he's not doing well enough for the Necro Book. That's how I would think about it. Like, it does delay your Radiance a lot, even though it helps you farm faster. Mid lane, the Chrono comes out now. Necro caught on the edge of the Chrono. He already popped Ghost Shroud, so he's in a lot of trouble here. The Omni Slash comes out now as well. Kills the Necro, bounces onto the Underlord now. But
big kill. Spectre, can you get out?
Haunted in as well. There's no cask available for a few more seconds, and a big slide of chains.
Oh my.
A triple kill for this Jugget. And
they're going for more.
Here's a peek, he wants more. The chains is available in a little bit. The Blade Mail not gonna help him life drain, and he's dead as well.
It's a full 5-man wipe.
Damn.
Yeah.
Google showing off a little bit there. The big ultimates coming out there. There was the Mortimer's Kisses, the Chrono, and the Warlock Golem.
Yeah, when the ults come out, the team fight's real good for Google. Facebook needs to be careful about that. They can't take that sort of team fights. But now that the ults are down, maybe they can go for something here.
But who's gonna like start the fight for them? They don't have any stuns. They've just got this decrep. You mentioned the range is really small now at level 1, and then there's cask, but like that's not very good either.
Yeah.
There's just not a whole lot for in Facebook's draft. Yeah. It's very lopsided.
Big problem.
Committing too hard to the sustain, it seems. And the Halberd queued up for Underlord. He's got the Sange done already, but is this even going to be that useful? Can you Halberd the Jug and he can't attack? He can still attack through Omni Slash, right?
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's gonna help for sure, but I don't know how much it's gonna help. He can also do it on the Void, I suppose.
But Void isn't. I mean, he's building carry items. He's basically another carry at this point. Mask of Madness, Maelstrom.
If this build works, like if they're winning fights with this, then I mean, it's really scary.
Yeah. All right, Mask of Madness pop now. They're not going to be able to punish this in any way. I feel like Facebook are in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, the problem is they can't start fights, right? Like,
yeah.
But if they don't start fights, like Google's not gonna start fights until they have their ults up, and if they have their ults up, it's really hard for them to lose the fight. So yeah, Facebook is in trouble. They need to somehow find a way to initiate. Is it gonna be the Witch Doctor? Yeah, maybe like going for a Glimmer Cape,
I think it makes sense, but like it doesn't help start the fights. I kind of wish Underlord went for an ATOS.
So the ults are up now. I think Google looking for another fight.
Yeah.
They can initiate so easily with this Chronosphere and follow up with the Warlock ult, and they
also Ember's changed his mind. He's going for an Axe and not a Radiance, and this is even better because they're already gonna struggle to kill this Ember, and with an Axe it's gonna be even harder. He's gonna be zipping across the map at insane speeds.
They find a Necro.
Gets Chronoed. The life drain. Oh, with the Ghost Shroud, that's a lot of healing coming out there.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Seems worth.
How many Tranquil Boots?
He only has one queued up. I was like, oh, he's got another Windlace. Maybe he'll buy another Tranquil Boots, but not happening.
Yet.
He's going for an Aether Lens, so I guess. Wait, does?
I mean, Aether Lens is part of the build, so maybe after the Aether Lens he goes for more Tranquil.
Oh, Necro going for the forbidden item, Holy Locket.
Yeah, I saw him queue it up a while ago, but this game might actually be okay. Like,
he just needs to survive, right? And there's tons of healing already.
Yeah. I don't know.
It kind of just sounds like Facebook wants to outlast Google in these fights, and they kind of have the lineup to do it.
Yeah, if they can survive the Chrono and the Omni Slash, then they win the fight, right? Like, after those two ultimates, and like I guess like Warlock also those things, but
I
after
don't
the
know.
ultimate,
I feel like Ember is still gonna do a lot of damage.
yeah, but it's about the other heroes, right? Like Warlock's kind of useless, and
Yeah, Jug's not that great either.
Jug's still okay, but I mean there is a Halberd now on the New Lord, so he gets controlled. Ember is kind of a problem, but
Ember's having a great game this so far.
yeah, lockdowns is gonna be a problem for Facebook for sure.
Yeah.
Radiance, this is pretty late Radiance.
Really slow actually. Like in the first game, like maybe he went for Necrobook first and he's picked up the Radiance around 26 minutes, and it seems like it's going to be around the same timing, but now without the Necrobook, so it doesn't look good at all for him.
His Necro will have to do some big things this game. He abandons the Holy Locket idea, he's going for the Pipe of Insight instead.
Yes!
Probably a better team decision. Void time walks up, but he runs into 2 heroes and
he gets maledicted, but manages to time walk a pretty decent chunk of it away. The Haunt was wasted.
Wow. Yeah. They're also having damage problems.
The Chrono's back up. They can look for this fight if they want it. They don't have vision on the high ground though, so it's a little bit spooky. Although everyone's coming into vision now. Necro walking into the ward.
Can they find anything on Google? Doesn't look like it. But they're gunning for bottom? No, they see Necro
They
mid.
see Necro. They're gonna go for it again, I think. Although Pugna's not in a position this time. The Chrono comes out now. There's Mortimer's Kisses as well.
A lot of DPs.
He's really tanky now though. With a Sleight of Fist, maybe there's enough Omni Slash as well. The Life Drain isn't going to be enough to save Fire Bro. It actually barely is enough to decrypt as well, but he gets burnt down by the Flame Guard instead. And now Transparency actually picks up the kill there. The Lord in a ton of trouble. The Upheaval comes out now. He's going to get slowed down. Another Life Drain comes out, but he's too far forward. And now maybe he's going to go down as well.
No. Okay. Wow.
His life drain's not quite enough to save his cause. If he was there at the start of the fight, I think he definitely could have walked out of that one alive, but instead, Spectre on the other side of the map, he needs to not get bashed here, otherwise he's probably gonna die.
I don't think he can get out of this.
I don't think he can get out of this. Dagger's coming off cooldown, but now
Ember's here.
Ember's here, so presses P, gonna be able to pick up this kill on Spectre as well.
Yeah, he bought the recipe because he knew he was dead. That's a feel bad moment.
Doesn't really make a difference. He was going to lose the gold anyway because nothing's reliable anymore.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to go Roche. Google. They
thinking about it, but they decide
they don't have their ultimate, so
yeah.
I get the hesitation here. But Facebook also don't have any vision at all of the Roche pair. They're really blind. They've just got this one ward at the top lane, but other than that, they're completely blind. Yeah,
they got 2 wards. They got a ward up in the high ground bottom for now, but they know that the Google is hovering around the top jungle, and they kind of want to take a fight because they don't have Chrono yet, and they see the Void's bottom. So, but again, this goes back to the problem. They don't have initiation. How are they gonna ever take a fight that's beneficial to them?
Yeah, it almost seems like you just gotta put Necro in front, let him get Chronoed, life drain him, and then hopefully turn around from there. But it's not just the Chrono. It's like there's a bunch of other things that make Google's team fight scary.
And it's still level 1 to Crab. Really?
Does the cast range actually go up? I don't see it in the tooltip, but maybe like it just hasn't been updated.
It's in the change log, like
actually
7.26a.
It just hasn't been updated yet.
Yeah.
Typical Ice Frog.
Yeah, I mean, still a gaming beta, you know.
Alright.
Indie company.
Faces Void gets rooted, but SKSK is like nowhere nearby. all the
TP's
ultimates
out.
are back up for Google, so they're probably just gonna group up and maybe take Roche.
Yeah, maybe they can try killing this Necro again.
But I mean, Facebook have slightly better vision now. Everyone's inside of this high ground ward in the enemy jungle. The pings come out.
Jug is gonna siege the top tower a little bit.
Oh, gets decrypt. It's very annoying, and Underlord's shown up now, so this push's not gonna last for too much longer. But can they go for a Roche? The Radiance is done. 26 minutes.
So
Pretty
big
slow.
timing here. Can they take a fight with this? I feel like they can.
I don't know.
Oh,
Necro,
find
he's
the
gonna get
Necro
caught
again.
out again. And Pugna nowhere nearby. The Horn comes out now. Mortimer's kisses as well. And an Omni Slash finishes off the Necro one
There
more
is
time.
buyback though. It's gonna buy back.
An Omni Slash gonna continue to bounce onto GH there.
Oh no.
And Ember can just slide a fist forward, Remnant forward, and Underlord's in a ton of trouble now as well. I feel like we've seen this movie before.
Yeah. It just feels like the supports are not in position to execute the saves, and the cores are just playing too far forward. I mean, if they lose the Necro for a few ults, I feel like it's fine, but Spectre haunts in and just gets Omni Slash.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Omni Slash, like, it killed the Necro and then it killed the Spec afterwards. Like, it lasted so long.
I think the Necro died to the Warlock ult and the Fatal Bot maybe. They're gonna lose mid racks here. 27
Yeah,
minutes.
that's not great.
Yeah.
Facebook are in a ton of trouble right now. They're 9k gold behind as well, which is pretty significant amount at this point in the game. Ember's gonna go back for the Radiance after the Ags. There's nothing stopping this Ember anymore. Like, I don't see any way for them to kill him, unless like he completely oversteps.
Yeah. This Spectre, what does he build? Like, how can he survive these fights? It's a big question.
Oh, Paladin Sword now picked up for the Jug as well. That's going to be a great item for him. And also almost done with the Ag Scepter. So the increased cast range on Swift Strike, Swift Slash, will help him like get into the Chrono.
Yeah, it's like they have two Ember Spirits with the Swift Slash.
Yeah.
Just
Orbit's Destruction picked up for SKSK. Another WC break. Oh, lag. Okay.
a lot of lags and WC breaks. But let's see.
Greaves now done on the Snapfire as well. She's going to be the one to pick up the Spirit Vessel, it seems.
Yeah.
BKB's done on Diablo.
Yeah, all the timing's lining up for Radiant, and they're positioned to take Roche pretty soon. They have their ults up in 30 seconds or so. They can look to take another fight, or I feel like they can just go into the pit. Dire, what does Dire side have to stop them? They don't have damage, they don't have lockdown. All they have are heals, but if that's all you have, how do you win the fight?
Yeah, we should ask OG that question. I don't know how they do it, dude. They just go triple Rapier Gyrocopter. That's...
Yeah, but there's no Gyrocopter.
Yeah.
There's just
a spec.
Spectre. Spectre doesn't...
I feel like
really
this spec
benefit
hasn't really
them.
worked out for them, right? Like, they've picked it twice and it seems like both games has been very underwhelming.
Yeah. It's... Yeah, they just can't take any fights on their terms, which is the big problem.
Alright, seems like a smoke up, maybe? I'm seeing the circles being drawn, but I'm not sure what they mean. They're gonna at least get this outpost, so they're not gonna lose the 30-minute outpost trade. Ags next on the Necro. He's actually bought a Ghost Scepter. That's how desperate he feels. I think this makes sense. Like, he's been managing to get the Ghost Shroud off before the Chrono comes down, but afterwards he just still dies to like the Omni Slash and Mortimer's Kisses.
Yeah, Another comes in, but Chronos is up, so So if Void wants to take a fight, they can. The problem is Ember Spirit isn't with them. Does he have a Remnant?
They're in position at least this time, right? Like, if they get Crotoed, like this is Pugna to save them. He's going for his own Ghost Scepter, so not gonna see that quad Tranquil Boots build.
He's also thinking about a Blink, which I think is necessary. He needs to be in position for these saves. Another Smoke Cup from Radiant. Can they get anyone here? They see the Underlord.
Alright, they find the Warlock
target?
with the Pit of Malice, but not gonna get anything out of it.
They're not gonna go on the Underlord. They know that that target is probably not the one. But this Underlord's pretty poor. Like, he has a Halberd, sure, but like he doesn't have really completed any other items. So I feel like if they go on the Underlord, it's a pretty easy kill. They find the Void solo jungling here, but he has BKB TP.
The pings are coming out for the Roche now, and I feel like Pugna, if he shows himself at bot, he can definitely go for this Roche, and they're going in anyway.
Okay, they
Junk by himself. That's all they need.
Does Facebook know that the Roche is being taken? It's pretty slow Roche. They should know,
It's
right?
because they're playing so safely, right? The Lion's being drawn at bot. They don't have any way to scout without
telling Pugna to push out this wave.
Also, Spec doesn't have a whole lot of mana, right? Like, she's burning all her mana to farm, and now doesn't have enough for a Horn.
Okay, free Roshan taken by Radiant. I mean, it's really hard for Facebook to take a fight, that's why they're super cautious, I suppose. But there was a scan that came out. Oh no, that was a Radiant scan, so they didn't even scan for it. Maybe they... But if they knew it was they were Roshing, then Pugna should have been pushing bottom lane more. It feels like they were just not prepared for that move by Radiant.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But Radiant took Roche, so now they're gonna start sieging the high ground.
Ember's got his Radiance done. And it's only like, what, 4-5 minutes after Spec did?
Yeah, and he has an Axe on top of that.
And a Blade Mail. Like, this Ember's so farmed.
Yep. How are they gonna ever kill him?
Alright, the high ground siege begins. There's not really a whole lot to stop them. Looks like Pugna's gonna keep trying to decrypt this Jug. The Pit of Malice comes out onto 3 heroes, a big life drain onto the face of Swade, but he's just healing up through the Shadow Word, and it doesn't really matter. And Ravenside comes out now. He doesn't get the kill on the Jug though, and the Chrono comes out now. With the life drain's not able to save the Necro, and Underlord goes down as well. Buybacks on the Necro. The Haunt was pumped, but Spec's just gonna die. Spec has buyback, but I think this is gonna be the beginning of the end here. Buyback on the Witch Doctor and the Spec, but I still don't think they can defend. They didn't even take the Aegis out. Omni Slash, gonna get... Oh, it's just a Swift Slash, but blocked by the Ghost Scepter for the time being. Faces Wade in a lot of trouble, but he time walks it back, and Shadow Word gonna continue to heal him up. Void is the one with the Aegis. He doesn't die. He finally dies at least. And Swift Slash gonna finish everyone else off.
Good game, well played.
GG's is called, and Google Cloud players, they're gonna make it to the grand finals.
Well played by them. Wow, I did not expect this. I thought Facebook looked pretty strong earlier on in the season, but
yeah,
Google proven to be like a very, very powerful team here.
Yeah, even though like in this entire series they didn't get to play any of their signature heroes, like the Bane, LC, Phoenix, like heroes that have like really carried them to success before this match. Like they didn't get to play any of them, but they're still having a really strong showing against Facebook. So well played by them.
Yeah.
And
congrats to Google, and they'll be playing against the winner of Amazon versus Microsoft.
Yeah, that game is currently ongoing, so I don't think we'll be able to cast it because like we'll be like mid-series and it won't make that much sense. So we'll probably cast it some other time before the finals is in 2 weeks from now because of Memorial Day, right? So we'll try and get to it before then. So the finals will be on the 30th, and then we'll try and cast Microsoft versus Amazon before then.
Yep. All right. That's gonna be it for today's stream. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.
Bye.